What's going on, Eagles Nation? It's your boy, Mr. Eagle Kid 623. I got another video for you guys. This one is mainly going to be about the NFL schedule this year for our Eagles and how I think the progression of the rookies that were rookies last year are going to turn out, and also this year's rookies. Um, First, I'd like to start off by giving a shout out to North Philly Kane, good friend of mine. You can follow him at My Philly Eagles on Twitter. Um, he always posts some crazy stuff, music and uh, other stuff like that. Also, I'd like to shout out to my family and, of course, my Philadelphia Eagles. Um, I love both of you. Anyway, as far as the schedule goes, I mean, out of the first three games, I see that there should be like no reason if we don't, start off 3-0 that we shouldn't at least go 2-1. I mean, Baltimore is going to be a really tough game, but Cleveland and Arizona, they really have no challenge over there. They don't even have a quarterback. So yeah, they have Larry Fitzgerald and Michael Floyd, but you know, who's their quarterback? Also, defensively, um, I'm not familiar with other teams in their defense, so I'm just going off big names here. But Patrick Peterson, can't guard Deshaun, Jeremy Maclin, Marvin McNutt, Chad Hall, Riley Cooper, Jason Avant. He can't guard all of them. Marty Gilliard, he can't guard all of them. So just with that, um, 2-1 starting off the season, and then coming back home, going against the Giants. It's gonna be a tough game, but mainly with the Browns game, I'm pretty sure they're going to be using a lot of the young Trent Richardson, national champion, uh, good all-around running back. I just want to see how this year's run defense will be different from last year's because we have a full off season. Um, and with the acquisition of D'Amico Ryans, I feel like that was a good trade, bringing in leadership and Pro Bowl talent to kind of mentor and be a part of what we're trying to do here. Um, you know, our ultimate goal is the Super Bowl. Shit, I've been waiting since I was born. Um, but I mean, I think D'Amico would be a great acquisition just because he can mentor the young guys like Cheney, Brian Roll, Casey Matthews, Keem Jordan, Moses Foku, Kenneth Clayton, um, Greg Lloyd, and the second round draft pick Michael Kendricks from Cal. Um, just I'm just interested in seeing like what they can learn from him, the tips that he can give them. Um, it'll be a great fit, and hopefully we can get things done. Now there are questions about Ryan's injury and how he'll come back from it, but I'm really not worried about that. I mean, we do have a full off season. We have one of the best, training staffs in the NFL, if I might say. Just, you know, based on how quick T.O. came back and played in the Super Bowl, and how Donovan played with a broken leg, and you know, just with all of that, shit, Mike Patterson even came back last year. As far as the D line goes, those first couple of games, I'm excited to see what the D line rotation is gonna be. Jim Washburn is a fucking mastermind. With the acquisitions of Vinny Curry and Fletcher Cox, I can't wait to see what kind of rotations he puts in there. Um, Mike Patterson healthy again. Cullen Jenkins second year with the team. Um, Jason Babin, Trent Cole, monsters on the outside. Just to see, will Anthony Dixon, Antonio Dixon, I'm sorry, step up and help out with the defensive tackle rotation. And my boy Brandon Graham, he's been through a lot. People are calling him bust. Um, I mean, yeah, you can look at it that way, but I mean, hopefully, he'll prove you all wrong this year. I'm looking for big things from him. Um, But right after the Giants, we play the Steelers. Another tough game. They have a good defense, you know. Their offense, they have a new offensive coordinator, so I want to see how their offense will go up against our full off-season, you know, secondary that we put so much money into last year, getting the new pieces, and also with the safeties, Nate Allen, Colt Anderson, Jaquan Jarrett, uh, Kurt Coleman, just to kind of see what we're gonna do, and OJ Atagwe recently, just to see, you know, how the secondary will step up. Because I already know the D line, they should be straight. I mean, not much has changed. They still have the same system. Um, just two new acquisitions, you know, and they got picked for a reason. Jim Washburn is a mastermind. I'm pretty sure he wanted them for a reason. Then we go ahead and play the Lions. Now, with the Lions, they have a good pass rush. I say 4 out of the 6 teams that we start off with before our bye have a great pass rush. So, offensive line questions. Jason Peters is out. Can can Bell step up? You know, step up and fill that spot. I mean, depending on how good he does, with Peters re-injuring his already torn Achilles, um, is he the answer to the future? Um, you know, after that, I mean, because the Lions have a great pass rush. Nick Fairley, Dominican Sue, Vanden Bosch, uh, it's it's hard to stop. You saw the damage that they did last year. They started off, I believe, undefeated for a while. Um, 4-0, I think, or 5-0, something like that. But then we have a bye week, and I'm really not worried about after the bye week because we're home against Atlanta, and Andy Reid's 13-0 after the bye. Um, but excuse me. After Atlanta, we have New Orleans. They're going through a lot this season. I just don't think they're mentally ready for football this year. I don't see them having a good season. Um, that should be a win, and of course Dallas should be a win. We're home, November the 11th, week 10. It's an afternoon game. Um, we should whoop their ass easily. Um, their players need to stay out of trouble before they can even, you know, compete on the field, and obviously that's hard to do since other people are attacking their moms all of a sudden. But anyway, then we have Washington. We're in Washington at that point, just to see what RG3 is about. I mean, I'm pretty sure since we don't play Washington until week 11, that Jim Washburn should already know how to stop him. Um, Pretty much, I look for nothing but him to be on his or running for his life that game, just because of our pass rush. Yeah, they got Pierre Garcon, but they still have O-line issues, and then you have a rookie quarterback. Um, I mean, it's really they really haven't done anything to say, wow, you know, like we're here to compete. RG3 is one player. You can stack up on all the free agents that you want. It it all comes down to what you do on the field. And I learned that the hard way last year because of all the hype about, oh, we got DRC and Namdi. Yeah, they're big name people, but at the end of the day, it all comes down to what happens on the field. And what happened on the field last year was just horrible. Missed tackles, everything. I mean, get out there. We're defensive players. We have to make those tackles, have to get those stops. We're not giving you money to just lollygag and play two-hand touch. This is the NFL, people. After Washington, we play Carolina. Carolina, I look for just a better season from Carolina. Cam Newton, he will be a top quarterback in the near future, but against us, I just don't see it happening. We should win that game easily. Well, not easily, but you know, challenge. It'll be a challenge, but I don't see us, getting like BS out of the game and ended up losing. You know. Then we play Dallas again Sunday night. That's going to be another blowout game. I just don't see how they can shut down our offense. They can. I mean, Bob. No. Yeah, Bob Ryan should have learned the hard way from his brother, saying, opening his mouth saying the Jets were going to win a whole bunch of Super Bowls. You come out and attack our offense and our team basically and say walk the walk. Well, we showed you last year twice. Deshaun Jackson falling back in the end zone. That should have shut you up. LaShawn McCoy just monstrously destroying you guys. That should have shut you up. Then we play the Buccaneers. Um, Basically, we start off with a tough schedule. The first 6 games, we're going against tough defense. The bottom half of the schedule after the bye week, I really don't see. What you call it, us losing. Sorry about that, guys. Kind of power glitch. It's a storm out here right now. Um, but yeah, I really don't see us losing any of these last from. I want to say from week 10 on. Our only challenge really should be the Giants at the end of the season, if they're still in playoff contention. I mean, if not, then it's just gonna be, we should easily win this division. There's no second guessing about how we should fan out this year. Our first 6 games, 4 out of those 6 games are going to be probably our only challenge, and that's only because the Lions pass rush and Megatron, the Steelers, the Ravens defense, and of course the Giants. But if we can get past those games, the end of our schedule after the bye week should just be a breeze. Pretty much that's all on this video. Like, comment, subscribe. I also have more videos coming up. Holla at you. Thanks for watching. Go Eagles.